Gonna do a couple of little, touch and goes maybe?
Yeah, a little this, little that. I think the brightness all the way down, saturation up, does make it very colorful. Ooh, get some breakup, but I am behind a car.
You're behind a car, yeah.
My fault.
Oh geez. Should I close the back? Or does that not really?
I don't think that'll matter too much.
Yeah. So how's the? Oh, nice. Is it really dark over there? Because the dark.
I was able to know where I was going based on the lights by the school.
Wow. Okay, so question of the day here. Question of this little flight. It's favorite planes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I guess I'll go first. I like. I've got a couple that I like, but one of my favorites is the F15 Eagle.
Just a dirty little birdie.
Yeah. It's just super fast, and I guess this is this RC plane, or is this just like
I'd say let's just go in general.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I guess both. I guess the RC plane. Oh.
It's a little touch and go.
The RC plane is, it's really maneuverable, and it does rolls like no other.
Oh, it rolls just like a real plane, for lack of a better term.
Yeah,
it does a good job.
But what happened recently is another crash.
Again, off camera doesn't count. Let's recheck the crash count. Red 0, green 0. So
yeah, still double zeros. But what happened was I was trying to put flaperons on the F15. And so I went, there's a big Y lead connecting both ailerons together, and I trimmed that and attached on a different servo lead. So
I was going to forget about that.
Did you hit the van?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and close the van.
That was my fault. I was going half flaps, and I just drifted in.
What was I? All right, let's put the crash counter on green 0.5, red 0.
Yeah, that's we'll toss that one up there. I want to see what happened on the wing. Maybe I think I'm flying just normal.
Anyways, so I was putting flaperons on the F15, and it's got 6-channel receiver in there, and it only uses elevator, rudder, aileron, and then throttle. So I'm only using 4. I guess there's a gear.
Yeah, I got that whole nose gear turning around.
Gear as rudder, but I have 2 extra channels, so one of them powers my camera, and then when I do flaperons, 2 is the left flaperon and 5 is the right, or something like that. Maybe it's 2 and 6, or. But anyways, I was also adjusting, like when the flaps are down, the elevator goes, I don't know, up or down, or whatever it is, and I don't know if I was adjusting that too much, but anyways, I finally come out and fly it, and it would not pull up.
No, it got going to a very high speed.
Yeah, I was going at least 3/4 throttle, and it would not pull up.
It was just a race car at that point.
And so then I just killed it. We have a decently long runway. It's just that long section of parking lot. And I just killed it, and nice touch and go. And then I was like, okay, well, whatever was wrong, maybe I just wasn't going fast enough. So I was like, okay, just turn it around and I'll come back. And so then what happened was I kept half flaps, and I think this is where my demise might have came from. But I throttle up even more, and on the way back, when I was trying to take off, it pulled up a little bit, it bounced off the ground, and then it pulled up, and it was super shaky. It was like I was like stalling.
Yeah.
And I realized that I wasn't going to be able to pull up in time to like not hit the hill next to us. And so I like frantically took it off safe so that I could pull up more, which I think caused me to like stall more because for whatever reason. And so then I ended up being able to turn myself a little bit, and then I just hit the fence nearby.
Yeah, I got a good view of it on my camera. It won't be a good view. It's going to be staticky, but you get a view. I'll circle it in post.
That's the fence there that I hit, and it tore the front, or the nose off. It tore one of the elevators off. Took a little chunk out of the wing. I'll be able to fix it, and we'll see it eventually in one of these videos.
Yeah.
But that was kind of a bummer. That's a really fun plane. I only had flown it once before that.
Had a perfect track record up until
I just flew it the other day. So that's not awesome, but
it's been better.
What's your favorite plane, John?
If we're going real life, I am a big fan of the F4U Corsair for multiple reasons. Firstly, it's got inverted gull wings, and for those of you who don't know, just think of the letter M, and instead of being an M, it's just wings.
Like a W, if you will.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But anyways, it looks really cool. It was designed to, I'll probably butcher this, so in the comments let me know what it's actually supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure it was designed to be more easily transmitted than other planes on aircraft carriers because of its folded wing design. And I actually know a fun story about it. There was only one, to my knowledge, Corsair that was ever captured by the Germans during World War II. And they captured the pilot and the plane itself. And the Germans were like, hey, we need to transfer this to our lab so, we can deconstruct it, see what you guys got going on. How do you fold in the wings? And the pilot of the Corsair did not tell him. And so they had to transport it on a train fully unloaded, or like wings down. And it was just a huge inconvenience just because you just didn't want to tell him, because I guess why would you? But that's kind of a funny story. There's other fun facts about it. It's really hard to see from the cockpit. So for landing's sake, they had to make a very hard bank right before landing. They had to come in maybe 90 degrees to where they're supposed to be landing, and then turn and land really quick.
So kind of like what we're doing here.
Yeah, so I'll try to do a demonstration. If I'm landing here to my left, I'd have to go, and I couldn't see down, so I'd turn to see more runway, and then be like, oh, awesome. And here's the aircraft carrier. Let me just put her down, tow cable hit the ground, we're all perfect. But that's the idea behind it. It was designed, I don't remember where, I think Britain, they made the landing technique.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just such a cool looking plane. It was up there with the Mustang in like, what am I thinking of? If you'd see it, you'd be able to tell like, oh, that's a Corsair. It was that iconic, as the Mustang and the Corsair are two of the most iconic American planes during the war. But it just looks so cool. Eventually, I want to get an RC one, 1.2 meter Corsair, but I've got to clearly get better at flying these small guys before it gets up with the less maneuverable warbirds. But yeah, Corsair is just such a cool looking plane, and I think I'm going to come into land here.
Yeah. Final approach.
I'm not even going to do flaps because I did flaps and I hit the car. So.
Oh, that sounded weird.
Yeah, I think we'll have to check damage, but
yeah, bring it over here. If you can.
I'm trying to turn. I can't turn to the right. Well, okay, I'll just go left.
It might be your wheel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it there, give it a little shake, and yeah, thanks for listening in to our what's your favorite plane? So this will be a good question in future videos. So just
in the comments, write what your favorite plane
yeah, let
is.
us know what your favorite plane is. It can be RC, it can be real life, it could be a 737, it could be an A24.
It could be a paper airplane.
It could be a paper airplane. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to catch up in the next one. Like and subscribe. We'll see you guys later.
Yep. Adios.
Adios.